Hello everybody, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Today we will be making the baby Snafflefang from How to Train Your Dragon 2. This tutorial is dedicated to Stav, who is one of my big fans. And he actually has a picture that I used in my Making of the Poodles video, the Diamond and Diva one, of Diva in the glass case, except she looks like she's falling over, but pretty funny. So yeah, Stav, I hope I pronounced that right. Stav. I hope that you enjoy this tutorial and make the little Snafflefang. Show me pictures, I know you will. And definitely everybody else, definitely show me pictures. See the links in the description for my Instagram and Facebook pages. Okay. So for this tutorial, this is what you will be needing. I'm making the one from the movie, which is kind of like an aqua blue with the red spots, and then he's missing one of his back legs, or one of his back legs is kind of missing. So you're going to be needing about 430 of the main body color, which, like I said, I'm using the jelly turquoise, 110 of the jelly red, which is for the spots, 120 of I'm actually using the skin tone brown because I kind of want to get rid of it because I don't really use my skin tone colors that much. So I'm using the skin tone brown for the spikes and everything and the horns. Okay, but if you don't have that, you can always use like black or like the burgundy brown, which is a darker brown. Okay, 12 black bands, 2 yellow bands for the eyes, 13 pink for the tongue, and 84 white, that is for the stomach. Alright, and you will need 1 loom. So yay! So we're going to start with the head. I'm going to start with the lower jaw. Alright, so make sure your loom is in the rectangular configuration here. And we are going to take 2 of our turquoise bands at a time. Okay. Here I'm going to take a red and a turquoise. Oops. And again, red and turquoise. And 2 turquoise again. Okay, here I am going to double loop my turquoise. Okay, this will kind of give the mouth a little bit of a cup shape. Okay, because he has a very big chin, but since this is the baby, I'm trying not to make it too complicated, so the double looped. Okay, so these are all double looped. These, and these. Okay, the rest are doubles. Now I'm going to take another one and I'm going to wrap it around this middle peg, creating 4 loops on the peg with it as a capping band. And now I'm going to take 2 bands at a time, putting them across as my horizontals. Okay, now I'm going to make his tongue, so I'm going to take my pink, I'm going to wrap one around my hook, creating 5 loops on my hook with it. Then I'm going to double loop a single pink, put that on my hook, and pull that other band onto it, reclaim the loops, grab 3 pink, onto your hook, pull that on, reclaim the loops, grab 4 pink, like that. Okay, just like that. Okay. In my diagram I have another set of pink on there, but I think this is actually going to be big enough. Okay. So I'm going to kind of leave that on my hook for now. Okay, we don't really need it quite yet. Let's loom the bands. So again, we're going under the capping band, grabbing the top double loop set, looping over, going back down, grabbing the next one, looping over. I'm going to go up the middle. Okay, here I'm going to attach the tongue. So wrap all your loops around that peg and loop up. Okay, and let's just loop up all the sides. Make sure these double looped bands don't break. Okay, now you're going to take bands of any color. It really doesn't matter. I'm just going to use pink here. We're going to tie slip knots at the 3 ends. Okay, and we're going to take this off carefully. And we can kind of push the center area down so it looks kind of curved like that. Okay. My bands came off, but whatever. Okay, great. So there we have the bottom jaw, okay. I'm going to put that aside while we make the horns. Okay, we're going to make his horns now, so take your brown, whatever brown you're using. For the horns, wrap it, creating 5 loops around your hook. Double loop a band, pull that on, reclaim, double loop another. We're going to do it 6 times. This is the 2nd time. Okay, 3rd time. 4th. 5th. And 6th. Okay, make 2 of those because he's got 2 horns. Okay, and we also want to make some back spikes for him. So I'm going to take another brown, wrap it around my hook, creating 5 loops. Double loop a brown, put it on my hook and pull the brown on, reclaim the end, double loop another brown, pull it on, reclaim the end, and double loop one more. Pull it on and reclaim. Alright, you want to make 7 of these total, okay? You can store them on a holding hook like I have here. So you'll have 7 of those and 2 of those. Okay? Alright, let's do the head now. So I'm taking my jelly Aqua, 2 at a time. Oh wait, no, sorry. Just put those 2 on. Then you want to grab one of those horns, or not the horns, the spikes, the ones that you made 7 of. And we are going to attach it onto this peg so it's curving downward. Okay, so wrap all 4 loops around the peg. The spike, if it's curved, should be curving down. Okay, then we're going to take 2 more, and 2 more, 2 more, and 2 more. Like that, okay? Let's take 2 here, and 2 here. Okay, we're going to grab our horns. Again, we are attaching them so they're curving downward, if they're curved, which they probably will be because they are double looped. Okay, they are curving down. I'm kind of just pulling them to the outside so they're out of the way. And grabbing 2 more Aqua here. and here, and 2 red. I'm gonna go here, as well as here. And then I'm gonna take a red and an aqua here, red and aqua here. Okay, 2 aquas here, and 2 aquas here. Okay, I'm gonna cap off. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm gonna move this for a sec. Yeah, sorry, move these like that temporarily because we need to make a nose spike. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take brown, wrap it around my hook, creating 5 loops. Take another brown, pull it on. Take another brown, double looped. Okay, and then I'm going to take 2 brown. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take 3 of your aqua, not brown. Sorry. Sorry. 3 of your aqua. Okay, like that. Now I'm going to wrap this around this peg. Okay, now once I've done that, now I'm going to replace these bands like that. Okay, and now I'm going to cap off right here. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I'm going to make the nostrils. So I'm going to grab a black and wrap it around my hook, creating 4 loops. And another one creating 4 loops. And I'm going to double loop an aqua onto my hook and pull the nostrils onto the double looped band and place the 2 ends of the aqua band around that peg and that peg. Then you want to spread the nostrils and you want to grab 2 of the 4 bands in the middle and bring it over that middle peg, so there's looks like 2 bands are in front, 2 are behind, even though it's all 1 band, but you know what, that's what it looks like. Okay, let's do his eyes. He has kind of little eyes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a yellow band and I'm going to wrap it, creating 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to take a black band, wrap that, creating 4 loops on the hook. Then I'm going to take 2 of the yellow loops and bring it onto the other side of the black. And then I'm going to take a double looped red onto my hook and pull the eye in order onto the red, like that, and then reclaim the loop. Okay, so it looks like that. Let's do that again. So taking the yellow, wrapping around 4 times, then the black, taking 2 loops of the yellow onto the other side of the black, taking a double looped red band, pulling the eye onto the red, and reclaiming the loop. Okay, so I have 2 eyes here. I'm going to take 2 red bands onto my hook and pull both eyes onto the red bands. Okay, placing the ends of the loops around those pegs, spreading the eyes apart, grabbing, whoops, no, you have to spread apart, silly eyes. You want to grab 2 of the 4 bands and pull them over this peg and push the eyes down like that. Okay, then take 2 more Aqua across here and 2 more across here. Okie dokie, I believe that is it, and then we will be attaching the lower jaw as we go up, okay? So let's go under the cap band, grabbing the top 2 bands, looping them, grabbing the next 2, looping them. Then we have to dig all the way down underneath that spike, grabbing the bottom 2. And let's loop up. You know what, before I loop that one, I just want to put 2 more horizontal bands across here. Okay, alright, and then loop up this, and this, and this, and the sides here. Okay, so I looped up to here. This is where I'm going to attach the jaw. Okay, so grab your jaw. We're gonna turn it upside down so the tongue is facing down. Go through the loops of the first set. I'm gonna take that tying band off. You can leave it on if you want to. Wrap it around that peg. Remember, so the tongue is upside down. And loop up this final set of bands here. Okay. Let's go through the middle set. Wrap it around the center peg. Dig all the way down. Oops, I didn't grab the right bands there. I want to go all the way down, grabbing the bottom 2, looping up. And then go through the final set over here. Wrap the loops around that peg. Dig down and loop up. Okay, I'm going to take 3 bands of a different color than the tying bands I used. So I'm just going to use white. Oh my dog is going nuts so upstairs. Okay. And I'm just going to carefully lift the head off. Somebody must be here. She's going crazy. Okay, so take that off. Okay, we can kind of pull up the eyes a little bit. And pull up that spike on the nose. Okay. The horns are supposed to be semi-twisted, so if they're twisted, it's fine. Okay, so push up. Whoops. So cute. So once I've done that, I'm going to take off the pink bands, the ones that are around the lower jaw. Okay, so I want to leave these 3 on. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Alright, let's work on the next part of him, which is going to be his wings. Okay. So, take your Aqua bands, 2 at a time. Now take 2 jelly red, 2 Aqua, 2 Aqua, 2 Aqua again, 2 jelly red, 2 Aqua, 2 Aqua, 2 jelly red. Okay. I'm going to go down the next column here, so 2 Aqua here, 2 Aqua here, 2 jelly red, 2 jelly red, 2 aqua, 2 aqua, 2 aqua, 2 jelly red, 2 aqua, 2 aqua going this way. Okay. Alright, let's do the final column. So we're going to take 2 and we're going to go diagonally like this. 2 aqua here, and 2 here. 2 jelly red, 2 aqua, 2 aqua, 2 more aqua here. Okay. I'm going to make the little spikies coming out of the wings now, so I'm going to make his claw first. So take your brown, wrapping it 5 times around the hook, double loop of brown, pull it onto your hook, reclaim the end, double loop another brown, pull it onto your hook, reclaim the end, and this we are going to attach right onto this peg. This is the 5th peg from the top on that side. Okay, I'm going to take the aqua, wrapping it 5 times around my hook, double looping an aqua, pulling it on, reclaiming the end, double looping a red, pulling it on, reclaiming the end, wrapping that right around this peg and turning it so it's facing outward. Okay, now I'm going to take aqua, wrapping it 5 times around, double looping an aqua, pulling it on, reclaiming, double looping another aqua, pulling it on, reclaiming, and wrapping this around this peg, and then turning it. Okay, and we gotta make one more, so I'm gonna take aqua, wrap it around, creating 5 loops, then a red, then an aqua. Oh, we do have to actually make 2 more, sorry. The last one of this size. Okay, turn it. Alright, now I'm going to do an aqua, wrapped around, another aqua, red, aqua. Okay, so that one had 1 extra band on it than the other ones that we just did. Okay, so that goes around this peg. And then we gotta make one more up here. So I'm gonna take a red this time, wrapping it around, creating 5 loops. And then 4 aquas. Okay, so all the aquas as usual are double looped. Okay, like that. And this we are attaching right onto the tip here. Okay, let's put our horizontals on. So taking aquas 2 at a time. Double loop 1, put it across these 2. Double loop another, goes here, and 1 more double looped goes here. Alright, let's loop this wing now. So starting down here, digging under the ridge, grabbing the 2 red, looping up, grabbing the 2 aqua, looping over. Then we continue and finish looping up this column. Okay, now we're going to go back down here and loop up the 2 aqua at the bottom. Then dig past that double looped horizontal, grabbing the 2 aqua, looping them over. Okay, we're going to loop up this end column first. So grab those 2 aqua, loop them up, loop up again, 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 and one more here. Okay, and I'm just going to loop up the rest of this column. Okay, and then you want to tie this off. I'm going to use pink again. Doesn't matter what color. And then we're going to carefully take it off. Okay, so there's his wing. Now, you need to make another wing, so go ahead and do that. You can make it the same that we just did. You don't have to mirror it, but if you don't mirror it, then they might end up bending not bending opposite directions, okay? So you can just do it the same, and then we can flip it if you want to, that's fine. So repeat and make a second wing the same as the first one. Okay. And we're gonna make his little arms now. I'm doing black toenails, so I'm gonna wrap a black around my hook, creating 5 loops. And I'm going to take 3 of my aqua, pull them on, or pull the black onto the aqua, reclaim the loops of the aqua, take a double looped aqua, pull, reclaim the loops, now take a double looped red, pull, reclaim, take a double looped aqua, pull, reclaim, and another double looped aqua, pull, and reclaim. Tie this off with a random color, so I'm slip knotting it. Okay, make 2 of these, okay, 2 little front legs. And then we're going to make his back legs. So one leg is a stump, so as we go I'll show you where to stop to do the stump. So, okay, so we're going to start with the jelly aqua. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's got kind of big back legs, so we're going to start with 3 jelly aqua, then I'm going to do a jelly red and 2 jelly aqua. Then I'm going to do 2 jelly red here, and again here, then 2 jelly aqua, 2 jelly red are going to go like that, 2 jelly aqua here, 2 jelly aqua here. Now, let's double loop a jelly aqua across here and another one across here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to cap off this end here, and you're going to loop up starting with this set, then this, and then going up this way, and then tie it off. That's going to be his leg stump, okay, because he has a stump leg. Okay, it's going to look like that, okay? So once you've done his stump leg, then we're going to do his good leg. So you're going to repeat the steps up to here again, okay? But there's no capping band here, okay? So now, for his good leg, I'm going to take a red and 2 aqua. If you don't want to make a stump leg, you can just repeat this whole leg twice, okay? It's the exact same thing. Take 3 aqua here. Now what I'm going to do is going to make a little elbow. So I'm going to take a aqua band and I'm going to wrap it 5 times around the hook. And I'm going to take 2 aquas onto my hook and pull the band on, reclaim the end, And I'm going to wrap those loops right around this peg here. Okay, that's going to be his little elbow there. Okay, now I'm taking 2 reds and an aqua here, and then 4 aquas. Okay, we want the bottom to be a tiny bit thicker, so 4 aquas here. Now I'm going to double loop aqua here, and here, and here. Alright, I'm going to take my toenail color, which is going to be black because my fingernails were black. I'm wrapping a band around my hook, creating 5 loops, and then double looping, pulling that on. We do a lot of this in my tutorials. Reclaim the end, and wrap that right around this peg. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, so once I've attached all the toenails, I'm going to dig down and loop up this double looped band first, then this one, then this one. Okay, I have to dig down and grab all 4 bands, thick set, loop up here. Don't grab the elbow here, just grab the 3, grab these. Let's go up the angle side here, and the straight side here. Okay, and I'm going to tie off my end with whatever color, doesn't matter. Okay, there's his little leggy. I'm just gonna free up the bands at the bottom here because they're a little bit twisted. Okay, so there's his back leggy. So cute. Little elbow on it. Okay, so I have my stump leg and my good leg. Okay, and I have my arms and my wings and my head. So now we're going to work on the main body. Okay, let me just check something in my notes here really quick. Okay, so we're going to do the body in 2 parts. We're taking 2 jelly aqua, okay, then 2 jelly red, then 2 jelly aqua, and 2 jelly red, and 2 aqua, and 2 aqua again. Then I'm going to do a red and an aqua. Then, whoops, 2 aqua, 2 aqua, red and aqua, 2 aqua. They're not even aqua, they're turquoise. I don't know why I'm calling them aqua, they're not. Okay, I'm going to put 2 here. And 2 here. Then a red and a turquoise or aqua. 2 aqua here. Then a red and an aqua here. 2 aqua here. 2 aqua here. 2 aqua here, 2 red, and 2 red. Oops, yeah. And then 2 aqua. Two aqua here, 2 aqua here, 2 here, 2 here, now 2 red, 2 aqua, 2 red, 2 aqua. Alright, we're going to do our horizontals. So I'm taking 2 aqua here. I'm skipping the next 2 sets, putting 2 here, and 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then I'm going to double loop here and here. Actually, just kidding, I'm not going to double loop. Just kidding, I'm going to take 2 across there, 2 across here, and 2 across here. Okay? Now, I'm going to take one of my wings, I'm going to hold it like this, okay? See how the spike is facing this way. I want to take 2 bands, okay? Let's see, how am I going to do this? Okay, I'm going to stick my hook through these loops first, okay? The ones closest to that spike. You're going to pull 2 aqua bands through, and we're going to place the ends here. And wait, you know what? Alright, let's put the bands on first. Put the aqua bands on first. Now, we want to bring this through the horizontal band, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my loom. Let's see if this works. I'm going to go through the set here. Okay, the one closest to the claw. And I'm going to pull those horizontals through that set. Yeah, that works better. And replace them. Okay, same thing with this one. So go through the other set of loops. Make sure you go through the loops and not between them. Pull them through these bands and replace. Okay, so the wings are on the horizontal bands. And make sure the horizontal bands are still wrapped around the pegs. Okay, like that. Okay, just like that. Haha. Okay, so I'm going to take my head and I'm going to attach the center set. So go through the loops in the center. We're going to attach him right side up. Okay, so the center set goes around that peg at the end, and the other one goes around this peg. Woo! Okay, I'm going to leave this set loose. We're going to attach that to the second side when we get there. Okay, I'm going to take my aqua bands. I'm going to take 2, and I'm going to lay them right on this peg here. Okay, I took 2 and I laid them on. And I'm going to dig down under the head and loop up these 2 aquas right over those 2 bands. Now you want to take one of your spikes and we're going to attach it so it's curving upward if it's curved. Curving upward here. Dig down and grab the bands, and we want to put 2 more aquas on the next peg before we loop that. Okay, loop it up. Grab 2 more aquas, laying them on the next set. Loop up. Grab another spike, again attaching it so it's curving upward if it's curved. Grab 2 more of your Aqua, lay it here, loop those neck bands up, 2 more Aqua, loop up, grab another spike. Okay, wrap it around this peg. Grab 2 more of your Aqua onto that next peg. Loop up. Grab 2 more. Loop up. Grab another spike. Wrap around this peg. And now we're not going to put any more loose bands on. We're just going to go up and up and up here. We're going to stop here. Okay, now we're going to go back down here. Oh wait, what am I doing? I forgot to attach another spike here. Sorry guys. Unloop that red and we want to attach another spike. Sorry. Ah. Okay, loop up. Okay, like that. Okay, now we want to dig down here, grabbing the top 2. Moving over diagonally like that. And I'm going to go up this column. Like that. I'm going to loop up these 2 bands and these 2. I'm going to take one of my front arms and I'm going to attach it onto that peg there. Okay, so just wrap it around and loop up. Okay, loop up again and again and again. Now, my computer mirrors this tutorial, so the leg that you're going to attach to this one is actually going to be the stumpy leg. Okay, but I'm attaching the other one because my thing is mirrored. Okay, so you want to attach it upside down. Okay, so go through the loops and you want to attach it so it's upside down. Okay, then you loop up, and then if you flip it, it'll be facing the right way. Okay, loop up again, and again, and this guy, and then this guy. And I'm not going to put the final spike here, I'm going to put it on the second part. So now I'm just going to take a random band and tie off here. Okay, and pull him off. Now this is only half of its body. Oh, he's so cute and stumpy looking. So we're going to do the other half. I'm going to pull all these loose bands outward. Okay, so pull them toward the center. Okay, and the horizontal bands in here, we can kind of pull them out a little bit as well. They're doubled bands, so we should be able to pull on those a little bit. Like that. Okay. Take off the tying band around the back leg as well as the front leg. As well as the 2 around the base of the neck that we already attached. Okay. And the wing. So the only ones that are remaining are the one around the other end on the head and the one at the base. Okay, now we're gonna do the other half of his body. So just bear with me here. This is a little bit tricky to remember everything, so I might go kind of slow, but we'll see. Okay, I am taking 3 bands, 3 aquas, and I am putting them, no I'm not, just kidding. Yeah. I'm taking 2 aquas. I'm gonna go like this. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 more here. I'm gonna take a red and an aqua. Okay, then 2 aquas. Then a red and aqua. And 2 aquas. 2 aquas. 2 aquas. 2 red. 2 red. 2 aqua. Alright, I'm going to take 2 aqua going this way. And 2 here. 2 here. 2 here. 2 red. 2 aqua. 2 red. 2 aqua. Okay. Now, what I have to do is I have to attach the other side. So, I'm going to take my guy, change the spikes so they're facing upward. This is why it's tricky with only one loom. Let's attach the jaw first. Okay, so going through those 4 loops at the base of the head, I'm going to wrap them around this peg. Alright. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next set of loose loops. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, you should have the first one. We're going to wrap around these 2 pegs. Okay, then we're going to go to the next 2 and wrap them around these 2. And the next 2 we're wrapping around these 2. Okay, I'm going to kind of pause there because I don't want to overstretch the bands. What I'm going to do is I am going to, you have to attach the second wing to these top 2 of the 3 that we just did. So I'm going to go through the loops on this set, the one closest to the spike, and I'm going to grab these 2. Okay, and I'm going to pull it on and then replace the horizontal bands around those 2 pegs. Okay, so the wing is like that. Okay, let's go through the other side. Okay, so go through the other loops. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, okay, let's see if this works. Grab the other 2 horizontal loops, pull the wing through those, and replace. Okay, so the wing is pushed to the side like that. Okay, so I'm going to go below the head and loop up the 2 red bands first, and then I'm going to go up twice, okay, up to the peg where the final loops are wrapped around. Then go up this one twice, so once, oops, get off there. Loop up the next set twice, This is where we're going to attach our other front leg. So grab your other front leg, and we want to attach it onto that peg there. Okay, little leg, and then loop up one more time. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to lift up a tiny bit from the bottom, just a little bit. Just like one set off the bottom. Now I'm going to find the next set on this side. Okay, so now these loops, the next one's in line, I'm going to loop around these pegs. Okay. And I'm going to loop up once more. Okay, gonna lift up a little bit from the bottom again. Okay, now for the next set. Loop up, once on each. Lift him up one more set. Okay, he's so cute. Go through the next two. These guys here. Make sure you don't miss any. Wrapped around there. Now, to attach. Okay, loop up one more time. So I wrapped them around. I'm looping up one more time. Here and here. Now I want to attach my back leg. Now, you should have attached the stump to the other side. This one I'm attaching the stump to because, like I said, my computer mirrors it. Attach your leg so it's upside down. Okay, then once you've attached it, we're going to attach the final set of large loops around the pegs. Okay, once you've done that, loop up both sets. Okay. Okay, I'm going to lift up a little bit more. Okay, now we want to move to these smaller loose bands here. So you should find three sets of the other double bands. So here's 1 and 2 and 3. They're a little harder to see, okay, but so you found the first one. We're going to wrap it around just this peg. And then we're going to loop up the diagonal first, and then this one. Okay, then we're going to find the next set, wrap around just this peg, loop up, and then the final one, wrapped just around that peg, loop up. Don't loop up this final one yet. We're going to lift him up a little bit first. Don't lift up too much, though. Oh, he's so cute. Such a chunk. Okay. Now, we have to take the tied end here. And we are going to attach all of these loose ends. So go through all the loops. The tied end. It might take you a minute to get through the loops. Okay, so just follow that tying band through all the loops. And wrap around this final peg up here, then loop up this diagonal, then we're going to attach the final spike. Once we've attached that, we're going to take 3, you know what I'm going to do red here, why not? Do red. I'm going to take 3 reds. I'm going to dig all the way through all the bands, and I'm going to pull all 3 of the red bands through. So now both ends are on my hook, and I'm going to tie off with a random color. Doesn't matter what color. So just tie a slip knot. Okay, just like that, and then we should be able to take this right off. Oops, looks like I don't even need these horizontal bands. See how they're kind of sticking out? If they're like that, you can probably just pull them right out. Not a big deal. Yep. Ooh, so cute. Oh, I love him. Hee hee. Okay, we're gonna do his stumpy tail, or his spiky tail, should I say. But first, let's take off all the tying bands. Okay, so the ones around his arm and his wings, and his leg. Take all of them off except the one at the tail. And this one. Hee hee, look at his tiny little arms. Okay, let's do his rolling ball tail. Oh, he's got his little missing leg. So cute. Okay. So we're gonna do his tail first. It's kind of like a wrecking ball tail. So I'm going to take Aqua. We're gonna do it at the bottom here. So 1, 2. So Aqua here. And we're gonna go down again with Aqua. And again. And then with red here. Let's do red. Okay. Aqua here. Red here. Red here. Aqua here. Aqua here. Red here. Red here. And Aqua here. And I'm gonna go across with Aqua, so 2 at a time. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to cap off this end with an Aqua, wrapping it around, creating 4 loops. Okay, now we're going to make some spikes for his tail. So I'm going to take my brown, I'm going to wrap it 5 times around my hook. Oops, we're creating 5 loops with it, right? Then I'm going to take 1 double looped band, pull it onto there, reclaim the end, and another, pull it on, reclaim the end. You want to make 18 of these total. Store them on a holding hook or a pencil or something. 18. We're going to be using them in a moment, so once you've made 18, then we're going to dig under, loop up this guy, and this guy, and these guys here. Okay, that's looped. Take one of your little spikes around this peg, one around this peg, and one around this peg. Loop up once on each. Attach 3 more. One here. One here. One here. Loop up 3 more times again. Up this guy, then this guy, and then this guy. Okay, I'm going to take 2 bands of a random color just for extra security here. Take 2 bands and tie off with 2 bands. Come on, you stinker. Move through. There we go. So I tied off with 2 bands of any color, and I'm going to take this off. Okay, make sure all the spikes are poking through the top. All 9 spikes. Okay, and now we're going to do the other side. Okay. So we're doing the exact same thing here. So 2 aqua, 2 aqua, 2 aqua, 2 red, 2 aqua, 2 red, 2 red, 2 aqua, 2 aqua, 2 red, 2 red, 2 aqua. Then let's do our horizontal aquas. Okay, then I'm going to take my guy, and we want to go through the loops at the end, so the red loops, go through all 6 loops, and we are going to wrap them around this peg here. Actually, no, wait, I'm sorry. I forgot to attach all the spikes. We want to attach the spikes first. Don't hate me, guys. Take off these 2, lay them down, take off these 2, take off these 2. I know you're gonna hate me, but... Alright, attach. We want to attach spikes curved downward if they're curved here. And here. And here. Replacing these bands now. Then we want to drop these and these and these. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I know you love me. And wrap these. And here. Okay, now replace. Okay, and then we have to take off these temporarily and just put the final 3 on those. Okay, then do the aqua. Oops. No, sorry, do the red. That's red there. Red. Aqua, aqua. Okay, great. Now you're going to take your guy, and now, oh, let's put the horizontals on first. So horizontals here, and here, and here. Okay, take your guy, go through these 6 loops at the end, wrap them. Where's this? Okay, boy, that band is there. Okay, the 6 red loops at the end, wrap them around here, so it doesn't really matter if he's right side up or upside down. I have mine right side up, my guy. Okay, once I've wrapped them, I'm going to take my other tail end, and I'm going to go through the capping band. Okay, just like this. Okay, the spikes are facing down. Go through the capping band, wrap it around this bottom peg like that. Then we have to pull these things outward so we can reach the bands that we have to loom, which are these 2 diagonals. So those 2, then these 2, and then the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna loop up the middle a little bit more. So let's see. We want to grab the 2 Aqua. It's a little tricky because the spikes are there, but we can do it. Okay, just like that. Not the final set yet. Now we're gonna lift the tail, okay? We're gonna go through this set of bands on the side here. I'm not going through the horizontal band in there, just the 4 loops, okay? Open it up and wrap around this peg, then dig down and loop up the next set. Let's do that on the other side. So go through the Aqua bands here, open up the loop, wrap around the peg, and loop up. Okay, let's go through the next set now. The spike is wrapped around the next set, so I'm going to pull the spike down and I'm going to go through the loops above the spike. Okay, so pull the spike down and go above the spike. It's the red set, the first red at the bottom. Wrap around and loop up. Okay, same thing on the other side. So pull the spike down, go through the 4 red loops, wrap around, loop up. Okay, now we're going to go through the next red set here. So go through the loops, open them up. Hello, what are you doing? Ugh. Okay, wrap around. We don't want to loop up yet because we want to do this side first, actually. Okay, so now for this side, pull the spike down, go through the red loops, wrap around. Okay, then we have to dig all the way down to loop up the Aquas. And this side as well. And then the middle. Don't forget this middle set here. You're going to be really sad if you forget it. Okay, now, this might be highly impossible, but I'm going to try to wrap all the loose loop ends around this final peg. So it's going to be a very, very thick set of bands on here. So just guide your hook and follow the band through all the loops. What is this? Alright, might take you a couple minutes, might take me a couple minutes too. Just follow the yellow brick road. Follow the white tying band. Roar! Alright, so I have them all around my hook, very thick set of bands. And I want to wrap them all around this peg here. Yay! I'm just going to take 2 Aquas now, go all the way down through all the bands, and pull them through all the bands. Slip knot the end, and pull off, and hope that it turned out looking okay. Aww, little wrecking ball tail, I love it. Haha. Once we've done that, we can take off these tying bands. Hopefully you managed to go through all of them. Hopefully I did too, and they're not going to fall apart. Okay, then you want to pull on those tying bands, and then we're just going to go into the tail, come out to where the tying bands are, and just pull them into the tail and hide them in the tail. We just want to hide them so people can't see them sticking out of the end. Take off this tying band here. It's the yellow one. Oops. Yay! Now we just have to do his tummy and then he's done. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Hee hee. I'm weird. Okay, let's take the white bands for his tummy. And we're gonna take 2 at a time. Oops. Oh my, flicking rubber bands at myself. Okay, I'm just gonna go all the way to the bottom. Okay, I'm going to cap off the end here, wrap around creating 4 loops, and taking 2 bands at a time, just going up. Okay, here I'm going to double loop a single white, put it across, double loop another, across here, and one more across here. Okay, so now I want to lay some edge bands on here. I'm going to lay 1 on every peg. So you need 4 red and the rest are going to be aqua. So taking 2 aqua, laying them on the bottom center here. And you know what, I'm going to just push down the edges a little bit. It helps the bands to stay on if we do that. Okay, take a red here and here, then aqua, then red, then the rest are aqua. Like that. Okay. What I'm going to do now, we don't want these loose bands to fall off, so we're going to loop as if they're not there, but we don't want them to fall off. So go under your capping band and grab the top 2, loop over, go down grabbing the next 2, loop over, and I'm going to loop up this side for a little while. Oops. So remember, don't let those edge bands fall. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Don't loop up that one yet. Now we're going to go up this side. Okay, up to there. Okay, and we're gonna go up the center. Dig back, grab the top diagonals, then grab the other ones. Let's go up this side. Oops. And just don't forget this one here. Okay, then I'm going to take 2 Aqua and tie slip knots. Okay, pull off. Okay, here is his little tummy. So what we're going to do now, we want to pull outward all the edge bands. Okay, grab your guy, put him upside down. Now, I'm just tugging on this little wrecking ball tail thing. What we want to do is the tied off end is going to go at his bottom and the other end is going to go right under where his chin is. Okay, so I'm going to line up the stomach. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, see the set that the horn is attached to? I'm going to go through that set like that. Okay, so the top part of the set. And I'm going to pull through the aqua band that's in the center here. Okay, so one of the aqua bands in the center we're going to pull through that set. Then we're going to push it down on our hook. Then we're going to move down to the next set. Okay, so, whoops. On the edge, make sure it's the set on the edge. Oops. Once you're through it, grab the red and pull that through. All the bands, including the one that was on your hook. Now go through the red set. Grab the aqua. Pull that through. Now go through the aqua. Grab the red. Pull that through. Go through the red. Grab the aqua. Pull that through. Okay? Your red should line up with the spot on the body. So we're essentially just stitching the body. I do this in almost all of my videos, so you should kind of understand this, hopefully. So we're just going through each set, pulling the band through. Okay, and then I'm going to go through half of the red set at the base of the tail for this one. Okay. And this tied set here, we're just going to go through, let's see. We're just going to go through a random band here in the tail and just pull one of those tied bands through. Okay, so I did one side. Look how chunky he is, I love him. Now if you have fiberfill, we're going to be stuffing the other side as we go. If not, you can always use like cotton, but you just don't want to get him wet. That's the thing. With the fiberfill, it's okay if it gets wet. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that ready. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So my finger's through the loop on the other side. You can also use like a pencil or another hook to hold the loop if you don't want to use your finger. Okay, so the other side, go through the horn set, right, because we want it to be even. Grab the other aqua band at the top and pull it through. Pull it down on your hook. Go through the red set and pull the red band through. My sides are a little bit different, but it doesn't matter. Go through the next set, pull the Aqua band through, whoops, through all the bands, and go through. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Through the Aqua set, pull the red through. Red set, pull the Aqua through. He's so chunky. Now before you get to the very end, we want to stuff him, so you can kind of just hold the loop and grab like some fiber fill or something and stuff up the hole a little bit. So now he looks fat. So cute. Little fat dragon. Okay. Continuing. Oh. Put that back on your hook and continue. Just doing what you've been doing. Okay, so once we've pulled the final band through, we have our two loose ends here, right? And what you can do is we can wrap them around the tail, just like this, because you won't really be able to see them very well, so it's totally fine to do that, okay? So just wrap them around, or you can tuck them into the body and C-clip them. And there, my friends, is your little Snafflefang. So cute. Such a little chunk. I love him. Stav, I hope you love yours. Definitely wire him up if you want to. Okay. He's so cute, his little stumpy leg. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next tutorial coming next week. Okay? And I will be doing the adult version eventually. Alright, see you soon, everybody. Have a good one.